Welcome back, Tigers. I'm Callie Murphy.
And I'm Mackenzie Logan.
It has been a busy week on the UWA campus with academic changes, student rallies, and the big athletic news. But first,
West Alabama students stood united with more than 2,000 university students statewide on the steps of the Capitol to rally for Higher Ed Day. The day is set aside each year to raise awareness among state, Senate, and House members of the benefit of funding higher education. Charlie is bringing us more from today's top story.
Over 2,000 students, legislators, and other policymakers have came out to parade, chant, support, and surround the Alabama State House here in Montgomery, Alabama in the fight for higher education.
Higher education is a very important entity of the state of Alabama. The four-year public universities are what create the jobs for the state of Alabama and increase our tax base, which in turn will just make the state better. Having students here and having our representation here today is very important and has continued to be important for the past 15 years.
15 public universities are located within our state, making it extremely important to improve long-term economic and the quantity of life opportunities for the students and citizens of Alabama.
We're here at Higher Ed Day because our tuition has gone up at Troy.
And we're here to support the cause.
Charlie Hillier, Montgomery, Alabama, Studio 96.
thank you, Charlie. Renovations are taking place in Homer Fieldhouse, where the athletic training facility is receiving a facelift and additional square footage. The new facility was just recently named the R.T. Floyd Athletic Training Facility at the Board of Trustees meeting on Monday.
In academic news, Tuesday is Assessment Day, a day set aside for faculty and staff to participate in meetings. Therefore, daytime classes will not meet.
Hundreds of members of the UWA Tau Kappa Epsilon chapter convened on campus last week to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the fraternity. TEAC is known for being the first recognized fraternity on the UWA campus. The group enjoyed a reception and banquet held in the cafeteria.
UWA will unveil a new Masters of Science program in psychology this fall. The program is the first MS degree to be offered at UWA and opens the door for additional MS programs in other areas. Now to JC with more.
As the first Master's degree of Science offered in UWA, MS in Experimental Psychology program is receiving applications until March 21st for the 2014 fall semester. Dr. Mark Davis, the chair of Department of Behavioral Science, is working with his colleagues in getting ready to welcome the first cohort.
Right now, we can take between 9 to 15 this first term. So we're looking at a very small group, but I think it's good. We have lots of professor-student interaction.
He is confident that the acquisition of the degree can help students in various ways in their careers and academic pursuit.
It allows them to pursue their own interests as it relates to what they want after the programs.
The bright prospect of the program will hopefully enhance the possibilities of establishing other graduate schools program. J.C. Ouyang, Studio 96.
Thank you, JC. In other news, the UWA Scarlet Band from Tigerland marched in the Crewe of Columbus Mardi Gras parade last week for the 9th time since 2003. Before the parade, the band performed on the steps of the Mobile Convention Center for the crew members and spectators. The band's 220 members led the 6-mile parade in downtown Mobile before an estimated audience of 90,000. The crew has been parading since 1922 and is well known for their 3 signature floats of the Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria.
If you have Tiger Pride, then it's time to get your pom-poms ready. West Alabama is coming into the regional play as the 7th seed with a 17-10 record. St. Leo is the number 2 seed. The regional tournament will be held in Lakeland, Florida.
The annual UWA Oozeball tournament, also known as the Outdoor Mud Pit Volleyball, will be held Tuesday morning outside of the sub. Now to Erica to find out if tomorrow's forecast will affect the event.
Thanks, guys. For this week's weather, expect to see lots of sun and no rain. Monday and Tuesday will be in the low 70s. By Wednesday, the temperatures will drop to the low 60s and be in the 50s by Thursday. On Friday, the temperatures will rise back into the low 60s. That's it for this week's weather. I am Erica Quigley.
Thank you, Erica. That does it for this week's Tiger Paws.
Join us next week as we bring you the highlights from the Oozeball Mayhem. I'm Callie Murphy.
And I'm Mackenzie Logan.
Studio 96.